You know, it's very critical, extremely critical for us to learn how to remain focused in life. Many times we begin with a well thought out plan and a great vision for our academics, our careers, our finances, our relationships, and our plans for pleasing God. But somewhere along the line, a distraction appears and rears its ugly head, and we struggle to recover. I remember a time when I was traveling to Tallahassee on I-10. And right around that area where Madison is, I was just moving along in the slow lane, and a truck pulled up next to me. And before his front window passed my front window, he began to pull over into the lane that I was in. So I moved over a little bit and blew my horn. But he continued on over, and I ended up in the emergency lane riding on them little bumpy things. It messed my mind up so bad that I had to pull over and take a few minutes to clear my mind. Many times in life, distractions will appear from out of nowhere. And if we don't learn how to recover from distractions, we will spend our whole life wasting time and going nowhere. Here, God uses a man by the name of Moses to tell the distraction that was Pharaoh to let his people go. But I think they may have thought that their trials were over when they got beyond Pharaoh. But here in the wilderness, another distraction comes along. No water, and they're afraid. Is there a witness in the house today that trials don't just come and disappear to never turn again? Just because you get by one, you better get ready, get ready, get ready, get ready. They will be back when you expect them the least. They'll come when everything is going along smooth in your life. It look like the plan is working, look like the vision is working, look like everything is working like it's supposed to run, and then something, a distraction, will rear its ugly head. And if you don't know how to respond or to recover from the distraction, you'll spend your whole life spinning your wheels. In verse 1, the people had a problem. It says the whole Israelite community, they set out from the desert of sin. And it says, and moved from place to place, eventually camped at Rephidim. But there was a problem. They got out of Egypt, out of bondage. You remember they were in bondage to Pharaoh. And now they're out of bondage. But now as they're moving from bondage to the promised land, another distraction comes along. And now they have no water. People had a problem. I don't know about you, but I've had several problems in my life. Had several issues that I had to deal with, but I'm thankful to God that he was honest with me when I started the race. If I would just read the scripture said, many are the afflictions of the righteous. But it says, but the Lord delivers them from them all. And so we're going to have some issues in our lives. We're going to have some distractions in our lives.